Hello, everybody. I just got back from my graduation. I'm currently warming up in my Chainsaw Man racer jacket. Ooh, haha. It's pretty sick, pretty epic, pretty swag. And what did I get back from? Graduation. Yes. So, as you can tell, the topic is going to be post-graduation feelings. And I think this is going to be a pretty concise video staying on topic because I have very many thoughts, especially while just sitting down watching other people get awards and stuff. I was thinking, there was this one main thought reoccurring in my head, like, this is not where I'm supposed to be. I have gone through school for 4 years, and never once throughout my entire time did I think, I'm going to go to college and get a job after that. That's my path. I'm just going to go through college, get a degree, and follow that way. And it's not like I just was thinking against that, like, I wasn't thinking I'm not going to do it. I just wasn't thinking that was my path. I was thinking I'll just go and figure it out as I'm going. But sitting there, seeing people get all these awards for working hard in school, I was like, that's not what I want to do. And I was thinking back, and I was looking at the people who were receiving awards. And the amount of effort they have to put in is incredible to get those awards. And there's nothing wrong with putting in effort to get recognized, but it's the fact that they were putting effort only into schoolwork and school stuff. And I think, for me, the meaning of life is not going to be found at just school. I think, of course, that's where the start of it's going to be found, but it's going to be in building bonds with people. And I think for people to reach valedictorian or salutatorian, they're going to have to sacrifice a lot of those bonds that they could be making and replace that with putting effort into school and good grades. And that's why I think I was so happy this year, this semester in particular. I mean, my grades are the lowest they've ever been. It's incredible work. I was originally, beginning of the semester, 13th in the class, and then, threw so hard, I'm now 19th. But it wasn't just throwing. I mean, my dog died. My other dog had cancer. My grandma was in the hospital. My other grandma was in the hospital. And it was just a large conglomerate of stuff. But I'm not going to make excuses. That's just a little side thing. It was mostly just because I was spending a lot of time out with friends and not at school. I wasn't focusing on school. I was focusing on being happy with my friends. And looking back and seeing, the drop in rank, I'm proud to say I really do not care. I am glad that I put so little effort into school, and now I look back on my camera roll and I see these periods of times, like junior year, when I spent so much effort in school, like crying in my A-Push notebook, and I see how there were barely ever any photos. And I've looked at this semester where I have photos with friends almost every single day. And sometimes I don't, and then I just have memories in my journal. And I'm so happy that instead of miserably devoting myself to school and getting those awards that are romanticized just by devoting so much time away, I'm sitting here with the memories that I have with my school and sitting with my friends, not with my school. I mean, I did enjoy school, don't get me wrong. I'm not someone who's like, boo education, don't get me wrong. I think education is incredibly important, as it's there is no future without proper education. And in order to be able to function, you need to be smart. That's bottom line. All subjects matter. And, I mean, math, I'm not going to be blah, 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 statistics. AP statistics is going to be incredibly useful. But, English, history, Spanish, just other languages, sciences, all that stuff, that's important stuff. But, yeah. But no, watching everybody get awards for just listening to how much school, it just really seems like we're frogs in wells, and we've just been stuck in this little area for so long, and we're getting awards for just, reaching 99% completion in this little well area. And I think that's disgusting, because it's just so much relating to school to get an award. And what does that award even do? I mean, really, they weren't even scholarships. It was literally just a golden award that just was golden S, blah, blah, blah. Why? What's so meritorious about that award? Why is it so epic? I mean, you just get someone talk about you, you receive it, and then bam, it's over. I mean, was it a good journey? Like, what did you value about the journey to get there? Do you have good memories? Do you have friends? Like, for me, graduation was epic because I was just screaming, excited, high-fiving everybody. It was just a time where everyone was excited and we were all talking and we were just having a good time. That's why graduation was good for me, but it's just weird. I don't know. And as I was watching everybody receive those awards, I was like, I'm really not going to follow that path. I do not want to just go to college and get a job after that. I have dreams. I have aspirations that I need to fulfill. I need to be famous so I can fulfill myself and be satisfied with my own work while also being happy. Because I really just need to have something that allows me to talk to people, that encourages me to make connections. And school, I think, is a great place to do that, but God, the amount of time people devote to work and school stuff is incredible. It's depriving of a human purpose. But yeah, I don't know, I was just kind of sitting there at graduation, and I wasn't sad or anything. Like, of course I'm sad I'm not going to see some people ever again. It's like, oh, these memories that I've made, they're so nice. But it's more of just like, this is not what I'm supposed to do. That was like just ringing in the back of my head the entire time. This is not for me. This is not for me. This is not for me. And I've talked to people and they're just like, yeah, this is kind of just what I'm going to do. And I've always been on that same path, but it just becomes more and more apparent that this is really, really not the path that I'm going to be on. I mean, maybe when I'm in college, it'll change. Maybe I'll just have fun experiences in my major and in the programs that I'm doing. But I really just want to be able to see people. I want to have enough money and have a job that just encourages me to see people. Like, if I'm a famous YouTuber, I would just make content with friends. And then I would just be forced to see friends because of it. And I would be forced to be social, to be successful. So that would basically trap myself into fulfilling my own purpose. Because it's like, if I want money, then I have to talk to people. And if I have to talk to people, then I'm being social. And if I'm being social, then I'm building connections. And if I'm building connections, then I believe I'm fulfilling my own purpose as of now. So, I don't know. Graduation wasn't really like sad or exciting or anything like that. It was more of just like, I don't want to be here and I don't want to do what everybody wants me to do. I want to be famous and I want to continue building connections with everybody. So yeah, this is kind of like a me. I feel like half of the things I say on this channel are, I want to be famous, I want to be famous, I want to be famous, I want to be famous. But it's like, how do you even get that? And I think it's just going to be consistency. And now that it's summer, oh my God, I'm going to have so much more time. The summer productivity, for me, is an incredible and prosperous period of time. I just need to get a job. I really do need to get a job because the prosperity is hindered if I just reach complacency or whatever it's called. There's a better word for it, but I'm forgetting it. Basically just sitting still forever. And I need to have a job so my desires can last and I can have a vision that I'm constantly working towards at work. And honestly, dude, I love working just with my hands and just like doing simple manual labor. It's wonderful, but not too much. It's a great time to reflect if it's just simple manual labor. But yeah, moral of the story, graduation, it's epic. I loved everyone. I loved seeing people and reflecting on the memories that I've made, but I'm not going to follow this simple path. Bottom line, I'm not following the path of go to college, graduate, get a simple job. I'm going to do my own thing. And with that, como siempre, adios, chachas.